random number generator that generates the code, and then, yeah, if you type in the code, it will unlock a door.
And we use the LCD screen display and the servo motor, which rotates 90 degrees when you enter in the right code. And for our coding, we use if-else statements to determine which number is correct to put into the combination.
As well as the Arduino in it.
I made a security system surrounding a lockbox, and you have to turn a dial to the correct orientation, enter a code, and then move something into the position of the lockbox without triggering an alarm, like in the Indiana Jones movie. And if everything goes to plan, it will unlock a servo which will allow you to move the lid off the box and access what's inside. I used many if statements to determine whether all the conditions were met, and monitors reporting back to the computer to make sure I got the values correct.
I made a clock that uses military time, and I used the wires and the resistors to make the LEDs in the 7-segment display work. And then my code basically just takes the time in milliseconds and turns it into seconds, minutes, and hours, and then displays it on my 7-segment display.
And we built a stopwatch. What's your name?
My name's Akil, and I programmed it so that we used an LCD module to create the LCD display where we used a counter to time the stopwatch, and we used a button connected to an if statement to stop it, and we used another one to reset the whole thing.
Project is Virtual Scrabble. You get 7 random letters on an LCD screen, and you write those letters down, unscramble it, and make words. And then I have a little button on the side that you can push, and you'll get 7 new random letters. And my code is basically just like, if you press the button, get new letters, and also a sequence of code that will give you random letters.
I made a timer that counts down from 9, and every even number an LED turns on. And I used a for loop that also turns on the LED. And I used LEDs, 7-segment numbers, and
LCD monitor that shows how fast you can click a button up to 50. The LCD monitor goes through a couple of more sequences, and you have to hold down or click down a button to make it go up to 50. What happens when you reach the 50 is that it allows you to pass the clicking stage and goes into a result stage to show how fast you click the button, and it resets back to how it was in the beginning. What my code was pretty much was, you have to hold down the button and release it. It counts up by 1. So if you go up to, and it also has a timer going on in the background. It goes up to 50, and that passes a threshold that allows you to get from the counting up screen to the threshold, to the result screen. All right, that's probably my best.